All right, let's make some gel plate monoprints using some found objects. First, you'll need the Gelli Arts 5x7 gel plate. You'll need plaid multi-surface paint and the Mod Podge roller. We're going to start by imprinting this paintbrush. Use a small drop or two of paint onto the gel plate and roll it out smoothly with the brayer. Now I'm going to take this paintbrush and press it onto my gel plate. The cool thing is it will imprint like the bristles of the brush as well as all the detailing on the handle. Then we're just going to place a piece of paper over the top of it to transfer the imprint onto the paper. Now lift the paper up on one side to begin pulling the print. There you go. The perfect impression of a paintbrush. Now we're going to make another print using this plastic netting that was on its way to the trash bin and this punchinella, which is the excess ribbon left over from cutting out sequins. Just use a little bit of paint to spread a thin layer on top of the gel plate. I love blending colors that go well together. So making the pink and the yellow mix into that orange is one of my favorite combos. Then I'm going to place these found objects onto the gel plate and get a piece of paper to put over the top of it. This is going to let a little paint come up onto the paper, but mostly it's going to set the impressions onto the gel plate where the net and the punchinella are covering the paper. Lift off the paper and see kind of a cool design. Now we're going to remove the found objects, and you can see we still have a cool pattern left on the gel plate. We're going to let that paint dry before we add another layer to the top of it. Of course, I will be adding aqua paint to the top of my gel plate. Maybe that was too much. If you get too much paint on your gel plate, just use a scrap piece of paper to roll off the excess paint. Now place a piece of paper on top of the gel plate and rub it firmly with your hands to transfer the image. Now lift off the paper. It's leaving some of the paint behind, which is okay. And I'm getting a pretty cool print of these found objects that I put on the plate. I can use the paper from the beginning and try to get all the rest of the paint off onto this print. Peel back the paper to reveal kind of an improvement. It would make a fun background for a card or pieces that you could put into a scrapbook or journal. Thanks!